Welcome back to our channel, Rare Coin All World, coin enthusiasts and collectors. If you're passionate about numismatics, today's video is going to be extra special. We're diving into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors for decades, the 1979 United States $1 coin. If you've ever wondered whether a seemingly ordinary coin could hold incredible value, then this video is for you. Now, when most people think about dollar coins, they likely imagine the familiar gold-colored Sacagawea or the older Eisenhower dollars. However, the 1979 $1 coin is a standout in its own right and holds a special place in the world of coin collecting. The U.S. Mint released this coin as part of the bicentennial program, commemorating the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This program ran from 1975 to 1976, but the 1979 $1 coin is a continuation of this effort that stands out for its own reasons. The coin features an iconic design, the likeness of President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the obverse, and on the reverse, an eagle landing on the moon. The reverse design is particularly significant because it was created to honor the U.S. space program, specifically the Apollo 11 mission, which was the first to land astronauts on the moon in 1969. The design is truly a tribute to the historical achievement of the United States and serves as a reminder of this monumental moment in history. But what makes this particular $1,979 coin worth so much more than its face value? While most people would consider it a regular dollar coin, there are a few factors that can make it a highly coveted piece in the world of coin collecting. The first factor is its rarity. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins, not all of them are created equal. There were several different versions of the $1,979 coin, and one of the key aspects to look for is the mint mark. The mint mark on a coin is a small letter that indicates where the coin was struck. For the 1979 $1 coin, there were coins minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mints had its own unique characteristics, and the 1979 coin from San Francisco is particularly noteworthy. The San Francisco Mint struck proof coins, which are specially made for collectors. These proof coins are carefully struck multiple times using polished dies to ensure a flawless, mirror-like finish. As a result, they have a smooth, shiny appearance that sets them apart from other coins and makes them incredibly desirable to collectors. Another important feature that increases the value of the 1979 $1 coin is its condition. Like any collectible, the better the condition of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. If you have a coin that is in mint or near mint condition, you're looking at a much higher price than one that's been worn down through years of circulation. Coins that have retained their sharp details, luster, and original design are far more valuable than coins that have been heavily circulated or damaged. But wait, there's more. If you happen to find a 1979 $1 coin with a unique minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Minting errors can happen for a variety of reasons, and when they do, they can result in coins that are extremely rare and valuable. These errors might include things like double strikes, off-center strikes, or coins that were struck with the wrong dies. For example, a 1979 $1 coin that has been double-struck could be worth significantly more than a regular coin, depending on the error and its rarity. Such coins often fetch huge sums at auction because collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare and unusual pieces. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part: how much is a 1979 $1 coin actually worth? If you've been paying attention, you've probably guessed that it's worth a lot more than $1. A well-maintained coin, particularly a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, could be worth several $100s, depending on its condition. But if you happen to have one of the rarest, most pristine 1979 $1 coins, you might be looking at a truly impressive figure. A 1979 $1 coin in flawless condition, especially one with a rare minting error, could fetch as much as $90,000. Yes, $90,000 for a single coin. That's a pretty astounding value for something you might have overlooked as just pocket change. So, if you're lucky enough to find a 1979 $1 coin in your collection or even in your spare change, don't just dismiss it as ordinary. Take a closer look. Check for mint marks and inspect the condition of the coin. A high-quality coin, particularly one with a minting error, could be worth a small fortune. If you're unsure whether your $1,979 coin has the potential to be a valuable collectible, consider getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer or a numismatist. They can help you determine whether your coin is a rare find or just a regular example from the 1979 release. And who knows? You could be holding onto a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars, just waiting for the right collector to recognize its true value. To wrap things up, the 1979 United States $1 coin is far more than just a simple dollar coin. With its historical significance, stunning design, and the potential for minting errors or rare variations, this coin has earned its place in the spotlight of the coin collecting world. Whether it's a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint or an error coin that slipped through the cracks, the 1979 $1 coin could be worth a staggering $90,000. Today, we're talking about a truly fascinating piece of American currency that could be hiding in your collection, or maybe even your pocket change. That's right, we're diving into the United States $1 coin from the year 2000, and trust me, this coin has more value than you might think. At first glance, the $2001 coin might look like just another dollar in your pocket, but there's much more to this coin than meets the eye. Released by the U.S. Mint in 2000, this coin was part of the Sacagawea dollar series, a coin that was designed to honor the legendary Native American woman, Sacagawea, who helped guide the Lewis and Clark expedition in the early 1800s. This dollar coin was created to be a modern, iconic representation of one of America's most important historical figures. The Sacagawea dollar is unique in that it was one of the first U.S. coins to feature a Native American woman on its obverse side, making it a significant part of American history in numismatics. The coin shows Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, on her back, with her face looking forward with pride and determination. It's a beautiful tribute to her strength, bravery, and crucial role in the expansion of the United States. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an image of an eagle in flight, designed by artist Thomas D. Rogers. The design on the reverse is simple yet powerful, symbolizing freedom and the American spirit. Together, these elements make the 2000 Sacagawea dollar a visually stunning and historically significant coin. But let's get to the part you're really interested in, the value of this coin. Most people are used to seeing the Sacagawea dollar and thinking it's just a regular dollar coin. But if you've got the right $2001 coin, you could be sitting on a small fortune. While most 2000 Sacagawea dollars are worth their face value, $1, there are certain factors that could significantly increase its worth. The mint mark is one of the first things to consider. The $2001 coins were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. If you happen to have a coin from the San Francisco Mint, there's a chance that it's a proof coin, which was specially made for collectors and has a shiny, mirror-like finish. These proof coins tend to be much more valuable than regular circulation coins. But the real treasure lies in a rare variation of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar, the so-called Cheerios coin. So, what makes the Cheerios coin so special? Well, here's the story. In 2000, the U.S. Mint made a special distribution of Sacagawea dollars, sending 5,500 of them to be included in boxes of Cheerios cereal. These coins were essentially put into circulation as a promotional item, and they were meant to be a fun way to encourage people to start using the new Sacagawea dollar. However, some of these Cheerios coins were accidentally minted with a slight difference in the design. A small portion of the 2000 Sacagawea dollars minted for this special promotion were struck with an incorrect reverse die, resulting in a coin that has a noticeable difference from the standard design. The Cheerios coin has a slightly different position for the eagle on the reverse side, giving it a unique look that sets it apart from other Sacagawea dollars. These coins are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors, making them incredibly valuable. If you happen to find a 2000 Sacagawea dollar with this rare reverse die, you could be holding a coin worth thousands of dollars, but it doesn't stop there. The value of the $2001 coin also depends heavily on its condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details and no visible wear are worth much more than coins that have been heavily circulated. For example, a 2000 Sacagawea dollar that looks as if it just came out of the mint is significantly more valuable to collectors. The higher the grade, the higher the price tag, and of course, you can't forget about minting errors. Minting errors are a big deal in the world of coin collecting because they make a coin even more unique and rare. For example, if your $2001 coin has been double struck or has an off-center design, you could have a coin that's worth far more than its face value. The rarity of mint errors is what drives the value up, and many collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are struck incorrectly. If you come across a 2000 Sacagawea dollar with a minting error, you might just have a rare find on your hands. So, how much could a 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin be worth? Well, for the standard coin in circulation, you're looking at around $1 or $2, depending on its condition. But if you happen to have one of the Cheerios coins, a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, or a coin with a minting error, then you could be looking at a much higher value. In fact, the most valuable 2000 Sacagawea dollar coins, especially those with minting errors or special characteristics, could be worth as much as $97,000. Yes, you heard that right, $97,000 for a single coin. That's an incredible amount of money for something that might look like a regular dollar to most people. Now, if you're wondering how you can tell if you've got a coin that could be worth that much, the best way is to examine the details carefully. Check the mint mark to see where it was minted, and closely inspect the design for any unusual features or errors. Look for double strikes, off-center strikes, or any other flaws that could make the coin stand out. And remember, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value, so make sure to keep it in as pristine a condition as possible. If you're unsure about the value of your 2000 Sacagawea dollar coin, don't hesitate to take it to a professional coin dealer or appraiser. They can give you a more accurate estimate of its worth and help you determine whether it's a rare find. In the world of coin collecting, you never know when a seemingly ordinary coin could turn out to be a hidden treasure. In conclusion, the 2000 United States $1 Sacagawea coin is far more than just a regular dollar coin. Thanks to its historical significance, unique design, and the possibility of rare minting errors, this coin can be worth far more than face value. So, if you find one in your collection or stumble upon one in your change, don't just dismiss it. It could be worth a lot more than you think, potentially as much as $97,000. Today's video, we're going to explore a coin that's truly a gem in the world of numismatics, the United States $1 coin minted between 1825 and 1829. This particular coin not only carries incredible historical value, but it also holds significant worth in the modern market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who loves discovering rare and valuable items, you'll want to stick around as we dive into the fascinating world of this early American dollar. Now, when we talk about U.S. coins from the 1820s, we're looking at a period when the country was still in its early years of growth and development. The minting process was still evolving, and coins from this era tell the story of a young nation trying to define itself, both on the global stage and through its currency. The $1 coins from 1825 to 1829 are a prime example of the artistry and craftsmanship that went into producing coins back in the day. During this period, the U.S. Mint was in the midst of the capped bust series. This series of coins is one of the most beloved and sought after among collectors, and for good reason. The capped bust dollar features a beautiful design by the talented engraver John Reich, showcasing Lady Liberty on the obverse side. The design depicts Liberty wearing a flowing cap and draped gown, with her hair tied back and her face full of strength and grace. It's a design that exudes the ideals of liberty and freedom, values that were at the heart of the American spirit at the time. On the reverse side of the coin, we see an eagle, an emblem of the United States, clutching a bundle of arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing the country's desire for peace, but also its preparedness for war. The eagle is surrounded by a wreath, signifying the union of the nation. It's a design that is not only beautiful but deeply symbolic, encapsulating the themes of strength, peace, and unity that the United States was striving for during this era. But while the design itself is stunning, the real value of the 1825 to 1829 $1 coin comes from its rarity and condition. Coins from this period were struck during a time when the U.S. Mint didn't have the advanced machinery and techniques we use today, so the minting process was much less precise. As a result, many of these coins were imperfectly struck and are often found in poor condition due to years of circulation. This is where collectors get excited. Finding an example of an $1,825 to $1,829 in excellent condition is rare, and that rarity drives the value up. You see, these coins weren't made in massive quantities like many of the coins we have today. In fact, the production of U.S. coins during this era was limited, which means that the number of surviving examples is far smaller than you might think. Combine that with the fact that most of the coins from this time have been worn down from use, and it becomes clear why these particular $1 coins are so highly prized among collectors. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. The value of an 1825 to 1829 $1 coin can vary dramatically depending on its grade. Coins that have been heavily circulated, with visible wear and damage, will be worth significantly less than those in near mint or mint condition. A coin that retains much of its original luster, with sharp details and minimal wear, will fetch a much higher price. In fact, if you manage to find a coin from this period that has been well preserved, you could be looking at a valuable addition to your collection. The rarity of these coins in high-grade condition is what makes them so desirable. But what makes them even more interesting is the mint mark. Some of these coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, while others were minted in other locations, such as the New Orleans or Charlotte mints. The mint mark can affect the coin's value, with certain mint marks being rarer than others. For example, coins minted in New Orleans or Charlotte tend to be scarcer and therefore more valuable than those minted in Philadelphia. When it comes to market prices, the 1825 to 1829 $1 coins can command impressive amounts, especially for those in exceptional condition. But one thing that stands out about these coins is the demand from collectors. The combination of their historical significance, limited availability, and the beauty of the design make these coins highly sought after in the numismatic world. It's no surprise that they're regularly seen at auctions, sometimes fetching impressive sums. But how much is an 1825 to 1829 $1 coin really worth? While the standard price for most of these coins in circulated condition might only be a few $100s, the truly exceptional examples, those with clear details, minimal wear, and no significant damage, can fetch much higher prices. And if you have an especially rare mint mark coin in near-perfect condition, you could be looking at a much larger payout. Some of these coins have been known to sell for as much as $81,000, yes, you heard that right. An 1825 to 1829 $1 coin in excellent condition with the right characteristics could be worth $81,000. That's a substantial amount of money for a coin that was originally only worth $1 when it was minted. It just goes to show the incredible value that rare and historically significant coins can carry. So, if you've got one of these coins in your collection, or if you come across one in your coin hunting adventures, be sure to have it appraised because it could be worth a lot more than you think. But don't just take our word for it, check out some of the recent auctions and sales of these coins. You'll see that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these beautiful, rare pieces of American history. The 1825 to 1829 $1 coin is a true treasure, and it represents a fascinating chapter in the history of the United States Mint. Today, we're uncovering a coin that's as rich in history as it is in value, the United States $1 coin from the years 1809 to 1817. If you're a fan of American history or you just love discovering rare, valuable coins, then this video is a must-watch because this particular coin has quite a fascinating story and could potentially be worth a fortune. Now, when we think of historical American coins, the mind often drifts to gold and silver, but let's not forget about the iconic silver dollar. The U.S. $1 coin from this period isn't just a piece of currency, it's a window into America's early days. During this era, the U.S. Mint was still in its formative stages, and the coins produced during this time represent some of the earliest efforts to establish a unified currency system across the nation. This specific dollar coin, minted between 1809 and 1817, is part of the draped bust series, one of the most recognized designs in early American coinage. The coin features the classic design by John Reich, with Lady Liberty on the obverse side, draped in a flowing gown, her hair loosely tied with a ribbon. It's a design that exudes elegance and symbolism, capturing the ideals of freedom and liberty that the United States was founded on. The reverse side of the coin displays an eagle with its wings spread wide, a symbol of strength and sovereignty, while a wreath encircles the eagle, another nod to the nation's spirit and unity. At the time, the United States was still in the process of defining itself both politically and economically, and the coinage from this period reflects that. The 1809 to 1817 dollar coins were struck during the presidencies of James Madison and James Monroe, a time marked by growing international tensions and the War of 1812. These coins were minted during a time when the country was struggling with its identity and sovereignty on the world stage, and their design and production represent the early days of the nation's coinage history. But what makes these coins so valuable today? Well, for starters, the rarity of these early draped bust dollars is one of the key factors. While many were struck during the years between 1809 and 1817, the surviving examples are incredibly limited, and most of them are in poor condition due to heavy circulation. Many of these coins have been worn down over the years, losing much of their original luster and detail, which makes finding one in good condition a rare treasure. However, even in worn condition, these coins can still command a significant price. But if you're lucky enough to come across one that's been well preserved, you could be holding onto something truly remarkable. Coins from this era were struck with hand-done dies, and they weren't as precisely made as modern coins. As a result, you'll find unique imperfections and characteristics in these early pieces, characteristics that make each coin one of a kind. These irregularities, along with their historical value, make draped bust dollars a prime target for collectors. Another important aspect of these coins is their historical context. The 1809 to 1817 U.S. $1 coins were produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was still developing its facilities and refining the process of coin production. Coins from this period were made using technology that was far less advanced than what we use today. The dies used to strike these coins weren't as durable, and many of the coins that were minted during this time have become lost or damaged over the years. As a result, finding an original 1809 to 1817 $1 coin in good condition is a rare and exciting discovery. If you're wondering just how much these coins are worth, let's take a look at the potential value. A standard 1809 to 1817 draped bust dollar in average circulated condition could still fetch a decent price at auction. However, the real value comes from coins in excellent condition, those with sharp details and minimal wear. The rarest examples, especially those in almost uncirculated or uncirculated condition, can easily command tens of thousands of dollars. But here's the most exciting part: certain versions of this coin are worth even more than you might expect. Depending on the mint mark and the specific year, these coins can reach astounding values. A pristine, high-grade example of the 1809 to 1817 $1 coin could potentially sell for as much as $92,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $92,000 for a single coin from the early 1800s. What makes these coins so valuable is not only their age and rarity but also the fact that they represent a key moment in U.S. history. They were minted during the War of 1812, a pivotal time in the nation's development. The rarity of these coins, combined with their historical significance, means that they're highly sought after by collectors, historians, and investors alike. Now, you might be wondering how to tell if your coin could be worth such a large sum. The most important factors are the coin's condition, the specific year, and the presence of any mint marks. If you have a coin from this period, start by examining it closely. Coins that have been well preserved, with clear details and minimal wear, are more likely to fetch higher prices. You should also check for any distinguishing marks, such as mint marks or unique characteristics that could increase the coin's rarity. If you do happen to find one of these historic coins in your collection, or if you come across one in a coin shop or auction, it's worth having it professionally appraised to determine its value. A professional numismatist can assess the coin's authenticity, condition, and rarity, helping you to better understand its worth in today's market. In conclusion, the 1809 to 1817 draped bust $1 coins are far more than just currency. They are windows into the early days of the United States, a testament to the nation's growth and development. The rarity, historical significance, and craftsmanship of these coins make them highly prized among collectors, and if you happen to own one, you could be holding onto a true piece of American history. So, if you find one of these in your collection, don't just look at it as a piece of metal, recognize it for the treasure it truly is. Today, we're diving into a coin that's a true treasure for collectors and history buffs alike, the United States $1 coin from 1849 to 1850. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a remarkable snapshot of American history. The 1849 to 1851 dollar is not only a stunning piece of craftsmanship but also an extremely rare find, especially in good condition. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone interested in learning more about numismatic history, stick around because this is a story you don't want to miss. The 1849 to 1851 dollar coin was struck during a pivotal time in the history of the United States. The country was still very young, and the U.S. Mint was still developing its processes for creating coins that would be used by millions of people. The gold rush was in full swing during this time, and that's a significant backdrop for the creation of this coin. The Mint's work at this time was influenced by the surge of gold into the economy, with gold coins being a popular method of trade. These particular $1 coins were part of the Liberty Head design series, one of the most iconic and sought-after designs in U.S. coin history. The obverse of the 1849 to 1851 dollar features a stunning portrait of Lady Liberty, the personification of freedom and independence. She's shown wearing a coronet inscribed with the word "Liberty" and a flowing gown that beautifully symbolizes the ideals of freedom that America holds dear. Surrounding her is the legend "United States of America," and the date 1849 or 1850, depending on the specific year the coin was minted. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an eagle perched on a branch with its wings spread wide. The eagle's design symbolizes strength, courage, and sovereignty, and it's surrounded by a wreath that signifies unity. There's also a banner held by the eagle that reads, "E pluribus unum," meaning, out of many, one, reinforcing the idea of a united nation formed from many states. This design was meant to represent not just the strength of the nation, but also its commitment to the values of liberty and union. When we look at the coins from this era, we're not just looking at an item of currency, but a work of art. These early coins were struck with great attention to detail, and as a result, they have become highly collectible. However, due to the limited number of coins produced and the wear and tear of time, very few have survived in good condition. Most of the coins from this era have been lost to time, while others have been heavily circulated, making them much less valuable. This is what makes the 1849 to 1851 dollar coin such a remarkable find when you come across one in pristine condition. Now, let's talk about the value of these coins. As with many coins, the key factors that determine value are rarity, condition, and demand from collectors. Given that the 1849 to 1851 dollar coin was only minted in limited quantities, especially compared to coins produced today, it's no surprise that the demand for these coins has remained high. Coins that have survived from this period are generally considered rare, and finding one in good or uncirculated condition is incredibly difficult. These factors combined make the 1849 to 1851 dollar coin one of the most highly sought-after coins by collectors. A coin from this period that's in good condition is already valuable, but what really drives the price up is the overall condition of the coin. Coins that have been well preserved with sharp details, clear strikes, and minimal wear are incredibly rare. A coin that shows little to no signs of circulation can fetch a much higher price than a coin that's been worn down from years of use. So, if you have an 1849 to 1851 coin in great shape, congratulations. You might have a small fortune in your hands, but here's the exciting part: some of these coins have been known to fetch astounding prices. Depending on the specific condition and mint mark, an 1849 to 1851 coin can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Some of these coins have been sold at auction for as much as $86,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $86,000 for a single coin. It's incredible, isn't it? Of course, the exact price a coin will fetch at auction can vary depending on factors like the mint mark, the grade of the coin, and the demand at the time of sale. However, the 1849 to 1851 coin is a highly prized item for serious collectors, and its value continues to rise as more people recognize its rarity and historical significance. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins, it's important to have it properly evaluated by a professional numismatist or coin dealer. They can help assess the coin's authenticity, condition, and potential market value, so you'll know exactly what you have. A coin that's been well preserved and graded as uncirculated can be worth far more than one that's been heavily worn. One of the key things to look for when examining your 1849 to 1851 coin is the mint mark. These coins were minted at different locations, including the Philadelphia Mint, and sometimes the mint mark can significantly impact the value. Philadelphia minted coins tend to be more common, while coins minted at other facilities may be rarer and therefore more valuable. So, always check for the mint mark and make sure you understand what it means for the value of your coin. When it comes to historical coins like the 1849 to 1851, we're talking about more than just a piece of currency. These coins represent a unique moment in the history of the United States. They reflect a time when the country was still in its early stages of development, and they tell a story of a nation striving to define itself on the global stage. For collectors, owning a coin from this period is not just about the value, it's about owning a piece of history. In conclusion, the 1849 to 1850 United States $1 coin is a rare and valuable treasure, and finding one in good condition is like striking gold. These coins are much more than just a part of American currency, they're a representation of the ideals and values that shaped the nation. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins, make sure you hold on to it because you could be sitting on something worth $86,000. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this amazing coin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating numismatic content. Do you have any coins from this era, or have you ever found a rare piece in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting.